Hello and welcome back to Mount & Blade 2 Bannerlord. It feels good. It feels good to say that. It so totally does. And if you'd like to check out the game, there is a link in the description. Anyway, when we left off, we traveled all the way from, well, near Azerai territory, actually. And we went all the way through some Imperial lands and territories, and now we are in Stygian lands, and I am going to be advancing some of our Imperial recruits. I think it would probably be a good idea for us to spec into some Imperial archers, because the Stygians, they, as far as I'm aware, do not have the best archers, but they have much better infantry, so I'm hopeful that I will be able to have a decent balance in the early game, at least for the moment. So we're just going to level up 4 of those into Imperial archers, and what the cool thing about this particular army screen is that you can literally just click and drag. Look at that. You can just click and drag them wherever you want, and I think that's a really, really cool thing. Anyway, we're going to pay 60 for that, which is absolutely fine, and as you can see, I'm just about to attack another band of looters, and we'll see what we can do about them. Now, bear in mind that what I am going to do is after this, we're going to go into the town nearby, and we are going to attempt to schmooze, shall we say. We're going to schmooze a couple of people. We're going to say to them, hello, can you please give me a task? And they're going to be like, yes, you can kill the rats in my cellar, and I will give you a rusty dagger to do it with. You know, classic RPG fare. Anyway, the point is that that's probably not what they're going to do, but maybe they'll do something that will be rather pleasing to us. So let me just actually see where the enemy's coming from. I can't actually activate the battle map. There is no battle map in Bannerlord as far as I am aware. And there is also no auto blocking. So for those of you that are extremely good at blocking by playing multiplayer for thousands of hours, you're going to feel right at home here. But unfortunately, that's not me. I am pretty awful at blocking manually, and well, we'll see if I can get a little bit better. Hopefully my archers are going to be pretty decent. I'm going to actually bring my infantry over here, because my archers are actually by themselves and could potentially get absolutely murdered if we allow them to. I'm going to do some damage. Yeah. No. Okay. Apparently I'm not going to do any damage. No. Okay. Apparently no damage. Apparently no damage whatsoever. Yeah. Let's just ignore those things happened. And maybe I can... Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's some good damage. Oh, I'm being pelted to death by these ruffians. How dare you take that? There we go. He's not dead, though. Did you see that? He's actually not dead. Can you believe it? Yeah. My thrown weapons, kind of hard. Kind of hard to use. Anyway, let's tell my infantry to charge in, because it's about time that they probably do that. Oh, the trees. The trees are everywhere. It is not the Sound of Music, and the Sound of Music, they're not. The hills are not alive. That is for sure. Or I hope they're not, at the very least, because they might be harboring some rather fiendish beasties. But anyway, all things considered, I did all right. Not exactly great, because let's face it, I do not like fighting in trees. That's a new thing. That's a new thing, because apart from horse archers, which I absolutely loathe, and no doubt are going to be extremely difficult to deal with in the new version of Mount & Blade. Well, oh, wait a minute. Do I literally have the opportunity to rescue 16 Stygian peasants? I had no idea that they had prisoners. Really? I'm very surprised. Yes, I do. I do have the opportunity to do that. Unfortunately, as you can see right here, I only have a total of 21 that I can have in my army. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let these guys go. I'm going to let all of them go, actually, all of the Imperial recruits, and we're just going to have a couple of Imperial archers, and we're going to have a couple of Stygia peasants as well. And I'm not entirely sure what they use or anything like that. Oh, it seems like they use a pick of some kind, so they don't have a shield or anything like that, but that's absolutely fine. And there we go. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Very nice. There's actually a horse. That's good. I don't know whether horses increase your world map speed like they do in Warband, and bear in mind that I'm going to make a lot of comparisons to Warband as we go through this series, because that's what I've known for the past 8 years. I've literally almost uploaded a video of Warband every single day for the last 8 years, if you can believe that. Yeah, Pretty crazy, right? Anyway, let's have a look here. 59 cutting damage, and I've got 57 on this. What's the length? 103. The length on this is 65. Falchion's got a pretty decent length. 109, actually. I think I might want to use that. That might be quite fun. The swing speed is a bit slow, but maybe that's going to come in handy for me. So I'm going to use that instead of the iron arming sword, and we will just loot all. Why not? Why not? We have a pretty massive amount of inventory space. Bear in mind, yes, horses. So obviously, because I just looted a sumpter horse, basically what that does is that increases your inventory space just a little bit, and I very much appreciate that. All right, so we do have a little port here as well, which I think is really cool. And I would like to fight some more bandits, but I think it will probably be a good idea first to head into the marketplace. This guy's got a quest for us, as you can see right there, by the little blue exclamation mark. I actually very much appreciate that as well, because it's very drawing to the eye, you know? It stands out a very great deal. And instead of it being something that's difficult to see, it's actually very easy to see in actual fact, and it makes it a lot easier to know exactly where a quest is going to be and all that stuff. So we're going to sell basically everything that I have here, apart from all the food. I'm going to sell the meat, because that is eventually going to go rotten, I would assume. Maybe it's not, but I'm going to just, you know, take a little bit of a difference here. And we're just going to sell the rest. I don't think there's anything else here that is better for me. These shoes are actually better for me. There we go. Oh, I'm liking this. I'm liking how we change our cosmetic look by a pretty significant amount. I'm actually going to sell this iron arming sword. Not a big fan of it, so I'm going to sell that. And I'm going to sell everything else. There we go. We can just sell all of this. There we are. Fantastic. So we are now getting 457 gold, which I got to say, I think is actually pretty good, considering. And yeah, okay, so do I want to pick up anything else? Do I want to pick up a large shield, for example? That might actually be something that would be quite advantageous for us. And let's have a look at how large it is. Like, how large is it? I mean, it is a large shield, but how large actually is it? I mean, that's the point. Cavalry Kite shield. Can I actually see the stats on this thing? I can't actually see the stats any more than its hit points and so on and so forth. So I think I'm just going to buy one large shield. Did I buy both? There we go. I just wanted to buy one. There we go. All right, fantastic. Okay, so now we can actually have a look here. So this guy is a brewer, and as you can see, he is an artisan. This guy's also a brewer, and he is a merchant. And then we have a gang leader. Ooh, that sounds fun. And we also have another gang leader here as well. Okay, so it seems like Bloody Ospak is actually a powerful leader. So I think we're actually going to speak to them and see what's actually going on here. Fencing stolen goods. Oh my. Wants to sell you stolen goods. The price is low because of the added risk. Right? Okay. I'm intrigued. Let's head in and see exactly what they want us to do. I'm a bit worried about this. I feel like we are probably going to get the wool, pulled over our eyes in all kinds of different ways. But anyway, I don't think I know you. Peace to you, stranger. Well, my name is Barney, sir. May I ask your name? I'm Ospak. Ask around about me. You'll learn I'm someone you don't want to mess with. I'll mark your name. Oh, okay. I heard you may need some help with a problem. I've come into the possession of a stash of goods. I won't say how I got them, but I can't take them to the local merchants here. I need someone to buy these from me, and I'm willing to give a good discount. How can I help? I have 6 loads of silver ore. I'll let you have them for 528 gold. You can't ask fairer than that. It's half the normal market price these days. I wouldn't try to sell them here. They might be recognized, but go to the next big city and no one will be any wiser. So what do you say? You can say that I am interested. Oh, yes. Oh, I am extremely excited about this. I'm probably going to get murdered for them, aren't I? I'll have the whereabouts of the goods delivered to you right away. I've got them hidden under some loose rocks. I am 100% suspicious of this guy. I think that he's luring us into a trap of some kind. He's basically telling us, go and get my treasure, and then I will rob you after you've taken it from whoever is guarding it. That's probably what is going to happen. Okay, under some loose rocks. Right, hello. Oh, I like the seamless transition. Did you see that? The seamless transition from being in a conversation to then being in the town and basically being able to look around and everything. I think that's really cool. All right, so I'm going to leave. I'm actually half HP right now, which is not exactly great. So if I can, I would like to be able to wait here for some time. Oh dear. One of the merchants in the town comes to talk as you are preparing to depart. Hold on there, those goods were taken from a colleague of mine. You probably didn't know then, but you know now. Buying stolen goods is a crime, and you don't want your name stained with that. I'll be happy to take them off your hands and then back to their owner, and I can give you 408 gold as compensation. Refuse, and the authorities here will treat you as a common criminal. So I spent 538 and 408 gold. You know, I kind of want to see where this goes. This is none of your business, merchant. That's a mistake that I think you'll regret, sooner rather than later. Your criminal rating with Sturgia has increased by 2, and your relation is increased by 1 with Bloody Ozpak. Okay, hopefully he's going to... hopefully he's going to be kind of good to us as we progress around here. Anyway, so this Omor is governed by Olek, a chieftain of the Sturgians. The town is clearly going through hard times. All right. Okay, so you can actually wait here for some time as well, which is actually very nice. Okay, so Bloody Ozpak. Can I speak to him again? Or let me actually just take a look at my quest here real quick. Okay. Once you go to another town, selling them won't be an issue. You agree to buy. You refuse the merchant's request, the goods stayed with you. Right. Okay, so I have the goods with me, don't I? Yes, I do. No, come on now. Don't call them stolen goods. That's just going to mean all kinds of trouble for me, isn't it? Oh well, never mind. Okay, quest completed. Fencing stolen goods. Right. Okay, so we completed a quest. That is fantastic, and that means that I kind of want to fight some more bandits, but unfortunately I am a little bit injured at the moment. But I suppose, does it matter? That's the thing. Does it actually matter? Oh, I should have sold my prisoners, shouldn't I? That probably would have made more sense. Okay, let's just go back quickly to Omor, and I will see what I can do about selling. The villagers, by the way, have much larger parties in Bannerlord, as you can no doubt tell. They're running around with 22, 26, and they are not as easy to prey upon by bandit parties, which I suppose is the reason. Anyway, our criminal change. We have a criminal record now, kind of. And as you can see, there are all kinds of different abilities at the top here, which basically just shows you, not abilities, more statistics. And as you can see, the prosperity of the town. Militia, well, we have a criminal rating. Loyalty, okay. Garrison has 177, and the food here is 100. Okay, well, that's good to know. And then you obviously can select these guys, and you can see exactly what's going on. So Oleg's party is actually in here. This is very well designed, I gotta say. I actually very much appreciate the lengths that the developers have gone to make everything much easier to find out. And I think that's really nice, because, I mean, you can also just, you know, mouse over if you want to. But, yeah, I don't particularly see the necessity to do that. Anyway, going to ransom my prisoners. There we go, 45 gold. Of course, they are just looters, so bear that in mind. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to actually go and fight these looters right here. And hopefully I'll be able to survive a battle against them, because I have 70% HP or something along those lines. Okay, mountain bandits, leave me alone. Thank you. I just want to talk to your brethren over here. Thank you very much. This is not going well, is it? They're going quite fast in comparison to me. Oh, okay. Are we actually going to... Oh, no. They actually engaged us a little bit too early. Did you see that? There were actually a couple of other looters coming in from the side. Look at that. There they are, right there. And I can assume that they probably wanted to assist their friends, but that's not going to work this time. Sorry about that, Mr. Bandit. All right. So we now have a falchion, as you can see right here. And the falchion might actually be a little bit easier for me to use. As you can see, I don't know. I'm not really liking the mounted combat so far. I gotta say, it's probably just because I need to get used to it. But if I get off, do you think that I'm gonna do better? Personally, I think I'm probably going to do better just fighting as an infantry, but I don't have a... Oh. I didn't equip my shield. That is not good. That is not good at all. But I do have my thrown weapons. Boom. Nice. Nice kill. Nice kill. There we go. Another one. Very good. We're doing all right when we're actually as an infantry. Oh, so sorry. Did damage to my own people. That is something you're going to see quite often. I apologize. It's going to happen. It's going to happen, you know. All right. But there you go. There's a nice victory for us. We did get tactics, and we did get a level up, so I think that's actually fine. I guess. And there you go, 127 gold, and we also gained another 5 prisoners, which is also nice, because we can sell those, of course. And we do have a bunch of extra gear, too. So let me just see if there's anything here that is actually going to be worth me equipping it, and that doesn't seem like it. So I'm just going to take all of it to sell. And we're going to go and attack these looters now as well. Come back here, Mr. Looter Party. 4.9 speed. I'm moving at 3.2. Why am I moving so incredibly slowly? I don't really know, but maybe they're going to gang up? Yeah, there we go. Oh, I actually have no food remaining. Yes, that also happens to me quite often when I first start playing a game like this, where it's just like, okay, yes, so you should probably make sure that you have some goods and things. Okay, so can I go into my inventory before we start? Yes, I can. Ooh, that's actually fantastic. That's a nice change. Wow, that shield is huge. It's nice to see that my banner is already on it. The golden bear of prosperity, I guess you could call it, or something like that. Anyway, there you go. Let's go in. So basically, I can't access my party. Probably would have been good to access my party before heading into this fight, because I'm assuming that a couple of people have actually leveled up. And that's kind of unfortunate. Bear in mind also that this is early access, so if anything you see is a bit rough, then it's a bit rough. You know, that's just how it is. Early access sometimes is going to be a rough experience in comparison to a fully released game. I mean, that is just to be expected. Okay, so let's move my archers over to this position right here. And again, I am going to be using my thrown weapons. So let's see what I can do. Yeah, there's actually quite a few more units here, so we've got to be a bit careful. Yeah, take them. Oh, no. Take that. Oh, okay. Hello. Yeah, I'm taking a little bit of damage there from that fellow in the distance. Ah, no, almost got him. There we go. A little bit of damage, and he's dead. Okay. Nice. I got him in the leg. Ah, that guy. Oh, well, never mind. Okay, well, they're all dead. Are my Imperial archers basically doing all the work? Actually unsure about that. Did you see? Did you happen to see whether our Sturgia peasants actually did any good? I'm actually unsure about that. But anyway, there you go. That is indeed another victory. It seems like the enemy did run. I think they did run away. I'm going to tell everyone to charge, just in case. Oh no, that is indeed a victory. Never mind. Okay, I just had to press tab. I think I missed the message that told me that I could leave. But anyway, there you go. That was decent enough. 2 renown. I mean, that's the thing. Small amounts of renown, it's going to add up in the end, and we're going to have a pretty large army, or at least hopefully relatively soon. Okay, so Blacksmith Hammer. This is a really, really cool thing. I should probably consider getting a blunt weapon of some kind. But I gotta be careful about the length of the weapon, because I don't want to have something that requires me to go super close into melee combat, because let's face it, I'm not particularly good at that. Oh, there's a hideout there as well. Oh, interesting. Okay, so what we're gonna do... Omor, right. Okay, so I'm actually gonna go over to Botania, and I'm actually going to go and sell my goods over there, because I do have stolen goods, of course, bear that in mind, and I would like to be able to sell them, but I don't want to sell them in Sturgia, just in case. You never know. Something might be going a bit wrong there if I decide to sell them in the same kingdom. So we're going to just advance these guys. We're going to advance all of them, in actual fact. And can I actually advance a lot at the same time? I'm actually unsure about that, but there you go. I'm wondering whether there's a shortcut to be able to upgrade units without having to click, because in the original it was holding control, and I haven't tried that yet. Not in the original, in Warband. I keep saying the original like it was the original Mount and Blade game, but no. Warband I'm talking about. Anyway, Barney gained 2 skill points in Steward. Ah, very nice. Okay. I'm liking the fact that we are gaining skill points in random stuff every single time we do something, and I really like that quite a bit. Okay, so let's have a look at the trading, and there's actually a lot of stuff. Look at this. There's actually, oh, they've got Western throwing knives. Ooh, they might be fun. 28 piercing damage in comparison to 60. Oh, okay. Yeah, I should probably just leave it alone, shouldn't I? Oh, they've got 5. Missile speed is... Ah, I see. The missile speed is actually quite important as well. Bear that in mind. The missile speed is going to make a difference to, you know, where you have to aim and all that stuff. Because if you take a look at the... let's see here. Yeah, so for example, take a look at this crossbow, which is exceedingly expensive, by the way. 22,000 gold. That's crazy. Anyway, the point is that the missile speed is 82 in comparison to my throwing weapons, which are about 30. So that is something to take into account if you're going to go for throwing weapons like I did. Alright, I actually do have food. Oh, that's weird. Okay, I actually thought that I didn't have food, and as a result was going to be having some issues. Okay, so how much money does this guy have? He has 22,000. Oh yes, you can definitely stand to give me some money, sir. Very nice. Let's just sell all of this stuff. Can I hold control? No, not control. What about shift? Shift. Ah, there we go. Holding down shift is the thing that will give you instant transfer of goods, which I think is really nice. So, is there anything else here that I can buy? Can I buy some food? Wait a minute. How do I... it's sorted by type now, I believe. Okay, yeah, so I can buy some fish. I'm going to buy a couple of pieces of fish. Let's buy... Oh, I've actually got a whole bunch of fish, actually. Oh, okay. Well, it doesn't seem like I really need to buy more fish, but I guess I'll buy some cheese as well, just to make sure everyone's happy. And there's another 1,000. There you go. So that was actually very profitable for us, which I got to say I'm very pleased about. Okay, so we're good. We're good. Okay, so that means that what we're going to do is we're going to go back and we're going to do some more, shall we say, shady business, and we'll see how that works. But of course, what I want to do at the same time is I do want to continue doing damage to looters and so on. So we're gonna try to do that. Oh, look at that! We're gaining points in Steward all the time. Oh yeah, that reminds me actually that we do have, as you can see right here, an attribute point which I can spend in either vigor or what actually is this again? Control. Ah yes, that's it. Okay, got to get used to that. So control basically makes it easier to learn bound skills and also raises their learning limit. So throwing proficiency, for example, would definitely be something that I want to advance. So I think what I'm going to do is I will spec another point into control, and I will spec more into throwing weapon proficiency. And that is... Okay, so the learning rate has been increased by a massive margin. Okay, so that basically means that I am now learning it at a much faster rate. That, I think, is exactly what is happening. Okay, so I need to do much better when it comes to hitting with throwing weapons. So, yeah, remind me about that, because I'm actually kind of a bit worried about it. Okay, so otherwise, shall we do some points in medicine or something like that? No, probably not. Let's do some points in one-handed weapon proficiency then. There we go. And we'll do something like that. Yeah, you know, without automatic blocking, two-handed, for me, is going to be almost impossible. So I'm going to have to fall back on the old staple of being a sword and shield user, which is not exactly what I wanted to do, but at the moment, that's probably the best option that I have. Ooh, hello, forest bandits. I would like to be able to fight you, if at all possible. You're running away from me. A little bit. Yes, we might be able to catch them. Yes, I love all these little rivers and all these little bridges as well. It makes it so much easier to catch up to opponents and fight them. I wonder whether bandits like from the mountains and forests and so on group up with looters. Do they group up with looters? I'm catching them. Almost. There we go. Got him. Okay. Phew. That was a little bit close. Okay, because I was a bit worried that they were going to walk into some area that was just insanely populated with a huge amount of things. Anyway, these guys will have bows. So it might be a bit problematic for us. But we'll try our best. We'll try our best. And as you can see, our horse is actually kicking up grass right now. That's pretty cool, in my opinion. I like that quite a bit. All right, so let's just put our people in the standard sort of position. Archers? I didn't move my archers there. I moved my infantry there, but okay. Yeah, you know, it's early access, so there's going to be a couple of bugs here and there. Okay, so... Oh, yeah, my guys don't even... Oh, yeah. Ah, that's actually a bit of a problem. My guys don't even have shields. So I should probably do something about that. Okay, so let's just... Yeah, there we go. Nice damage, nice damage. Okay. Yeah, but we're going to have to throw my weapons a lot more often. And that is hopefully going to level us up quite a bit. Okay, so there you go. Nice victory for us. Pretty easy. A little bit of renown and morale. And oh yeah, look at that. We're actually getting some more peasants, which is very nice. And we're getting some more prisoners as well. And our prisoner capacity is actually increased by quite a bit. So that's nice too. Oh yeah, another sumpter horse as well. Ha! This simple Eastern backsword might actually be quite nice. The swing speed is pretty good. It has a lot less damage, but it does have more handling. I'm wondering whether the handling is going to make a big difference, but you can see here that the length is a lot less. Oh, this is actually fantastic. I think I'm going to use the cleaver. I am probably going to equip the cleaver right now. I think that sounds like a fun idea. I used to use a cleaver way back in Native Warband, and I liked it a lot. So maybe just maybe we'll do quite well with that. Okay, so that's nice. Okay, so let's head back into Omor, and we'll see if we can... There's a bunch more looters. I really want to fight those looters. I really do. Okay, so these guys don't actually have any other quests, unfortunately. So I guess I'll just speak to the guy that actually wanted us to... wanted us to sell him the stolen goods back, I guess. So let's talk to him about the army of poachers, and we'll see what they have to say. Aye, I don't think I know you. Peace to you, stranger. You must have forgotten me. Oh, don't say anything, fellows. Don't say anything. We're good. We're good with this guy. My name is Barney, sir. Yes. I am Devan, a merchant here in Omor. I own a brewery here. I know your name. I know you recently caught some bandits. Oh, yes, I didn't do anything with any stolen goods or anything like that. Yes, you don't have to worry. Don't look now. There's a fair maiden walking by. You don't want to be distracted, do you? No, you don't want to be distracted. Okay. So I heard you have some help. I mean, I heard you need some help, shall we say. I'm in real trouble with poachers. A few years ago, I invested in them to hunt for me at the royal grounds. I paid all the hush money to local authorities. Look at this guy. He's a criminal himself. What? Look at that. And even nobles to give them free passage. And then we all made a fortune. After a while, poachers built an army of their own with their earnings and muscled me out of the leather business. Well, what can I do for you? I want you to crush them. Go to Skorin and kill them all. Any other way? If you don't want to get involved in this fight, leave one of your capable companions and 12 men for some days. Yes, unfortunately, I don't have any companions at the moment. Thank you, you'll be paid well. Also, you can keep the smuggled leather. Every night, they transfer huge amounts of goods around midnight, enter the town, and hunt them down. Normally, smugglers always run away if they are busted by armed men, but these men have no fear. Be ready for a strong resistance. Ooh, okay, this is not going to go well for me. You can just bet on it. You can absolutely bet on it. Okay, so where is... Oh, there's Skorin. Oh, it's actually just... It's very close by. I was actually hoping it would be a bit further away because I am a bit worried about this. But anyway, let's go into the tavern because you never know. There might be a companion there. And... Who's this? Aye, I don't think I know you. My name is Barney, madam. Tell me about yourself. Pour yourself a drink, stranger. I'll tell you all you need to know. How would I put it? I guess I'm a lady who's gotten a reputation for doing a man's work better than the men. I guess I'm a bit of a rarity, although that's a bit of a surprise to me. You won't find me passed out in the straw in my own vomit when needed for a task. You won't have to bribe the guard to get me out of a cell because I got on a fight on my way to work. Instead, for my fee, I'll make sure that those who need protecting are protected, and those who need to die are dead. Oh, this sounds fun. Okay. Yes, join me. Join me. Yes, I can definitely... That's a lot. Okay, 766. Fine. I mean, technically it's not a lot in the grand scheme of things, you know. I'm just basically saying that it's a lot right now because, of course, I don't have that much money, but hopefully she's going to turn out to be really, really good for us. And look at this. There is a game host. It might be an idea to have a look. Greetings, traveler. Do you play Cosine? I don't know what this is. I am a reckoned master of this game, the traditional pastime of the Sturgia. If you're interested in playing, take a seat and we'll start. Very well. I will play your game. Alright. Let me know how much of a challenge you can stand and we'll get started. I'm ready to offer you an easy challenge and a friendly game. Okay, can I change the amount that we're betting? Ah, okay. I prefer to keep the difficulty where it's at for the moment because I have no idea what is going on. I guess I'll be white. I really don't know. Okay, what is this? What is this? Is this like checkers or something? I have no idea. How do we play? Let me see how I play here. The starting player chooses one of 4 pawns to be removed from the board. Oh, okay. It's like that other game that I can't remember the name of right now. Then the other player selects one of his adjacent pawns to also be removed. If the pawn of the starting player was in the center, the other player has to remove one of 2 pawns in the center too. Right. Moving pawns is only possible by capturing pawns from your opponent. Capturing is done by orthogonally jumping over one or more opposing pawns. Right, okay. This is what took 10 years to create, 100%. Because I don't understand this. A player wins if his opponent can't take any more jumps or can't make any more jumps. All right. Okay, so let me... Okay, so that... Okay. Let me see if I can do this then. Oh, okay. I think I understand a little bit more now about how we do this. So if I do this... Can I do anything? Ah, I can jump over. Okay, so I can jump over like so, which is actually what I need to do because no one else can then jump over me. Oh, he can. Ah, I see. I see how it works. Okay, so do that, and then... Yeah, okay. Right. I got it. Okay. So, I think I have it, at the very least. So, let me see if I can... Let me see if I can do this. So, let's just jump into there. He can't do any... Oh, he can do that. And then I can jump over that way. That's not really good. That's not really good, is it? I could jump over here. Yeah, that's not going to get me anything. What about that? Yeah, as long as I don't give him 2 jumps, then I think we should be all right. But yeah, that is a bit problematic. I think I have lost this literally. I think I have lost this literally just on the first round. Can I move? No, I can't move unless I'm jumping. So let's just see. Your opponent has bested you. You've lost. Thank you very much for the game. I will now flip the table, and I will now say I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.